sponsored by Harvey's Feel Good Furniture.
Well, you said it yourself. Jack and Bear cut your dad off completely.
So what, you think it's true?
No, I'm saying they'll be slagging him off, won't they, to try and justify it. And you know what Jack was like with his stories, and she was just as bad, apparently. Jack once told me she used to go around saying she was the Queen's niece or something.
Maybe you should call my grandma.
Tommy, she's grieving. Whether it's a lie or not, she won't want you asking if they paid for you, would she?
I never had any money when I was a kid.
So?
It was this school trip to France. Must have been about 12 or something. They said I couldn't go. Too much money. I had this mega kick-off screaming the house down saying, it's not fair, all the other kids with real parents get to go. I was walking out. Said I was going to go find my dad. That's the only time he ever hit me. My granddad. They said they sacrificed everything for me. That's why they had nothing.
He probably meant sacrifices in raising a kid when they've already done it once. Not because they bought you.
Just wish I'd said thanks to him. For taking me on. Putting up with me.
You're not that hard to put up with.
I was. I need to know if this is true.
Right, so call him. Trust me. If there's a way of you sorting things out with your dad, don't waste time. You don't have your dad forever, Tommy, yeah?
He hasn't changed 1 inch, mouthing off at me and Fizz in the street. I mean, typical Terry Duckworth.
Yeah, Terry mentioned him. I put my foot in it with Tom. I assumed he knew what his dad was like.
Oh, doesn't he?
Got me head off.
Oh, that is sad. I know what it's like when you don't know your dad. You make him up in your head.
It's better with a made-up one. It's busy in here.
Yes, Al, it's because of Betty. She died this morning.
She didn't.
You can tell the camera liked her, can't you?
She were very well loved here, you know, Gordon.
Oh, no. I couldn't persuade her to move down there, live with me and Caroline.
She knew her own mind, that's for sure.
I should have come up more.
But you spoke to her often enough on the phone. Betty knew how much you loved her.
She'd just been round the corner. It's been able to pop in. Have her over for Sunday dinner. Cook her a casserole.
She loved it round here.
Yeah, she did. Talked about nothing else. I've snapped at her before now. Hey man, what do you think we are? Chopped liver.
Well, who hasn't snapped at people they love? Betty, as often as any of us.
Oh, she once called me an interfering weasel.
She loved you dearly, and I know you want her near you, but...
Take her flowers. I could look after the... I could look after her.
Oh, you could entrust it to us. I think, well, we think, that she would have wanted to be laid to rest with Cyril.
She felt that she belonged with Cyril. She must have talked to you about this from time to time.
No. She talked about how she wanted to be buried, not cremated, and how she didn't want people wearing black or maudlin.
But she didn't say where.
She loves London.
Oh, you're early.
Sorry, it doesn't mean you have to go. No, I just popped back. I thought you might like to nip round to the Rovers. A lot of people there for Betty already.
Yeah, I know. I'm going later on. I was just making Simon a ham sandwich. Is that all right?
Of course, yeah.
I did speak to him about Betty.
Was he all right?
No, not really. He was quite upset, but then he is quite vulnerable at the minute, isn't he? Si, do you want pickle on your butty? I know would have done. Do you want one, Kev?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I mean, Deirdre should be home soon.
All right.
Oh, speak of the devil.
We'll try and get to the funeral, pay our respects.
Anybody say what it was going to be?
No, but I'm sure people will actually want to.
Hey,
Dad, hi. I'm bored. I haven't done anything. It's been rubbish.
Hey, whoa,
for
hey,
school.
don't be rude. Sit down. It's very good of your granddad to look after you. What are you talking about?
You said 7.
Yeah.
Oh, the race meeting were cancelled.
Yeah, Lenny had a bit of an emergency.
Nothing serious, I hope.
He forgot his anniversary.
Yeah, I think he'll live.
He wouldn't if he were married to me.
Oh, right, note to self, don't forget anniversaries, eh?
I want to go home.
What have I said? You behave yourself. Listen, Dad, is this Simon's mess?
Oh,
Let me
that's
do it.
all right.
No.
I've certainly done it.
I've got it. Let me take that bin bag out for you, come here.
Dad!
Hey, what have I said? Will you please just give it a rest?
Don't be hard on him. We've been talking about Betty, haven't we, Simon? He was quite upset. You liked Betty, didn't you?
Hey, I'm sorry, pal. I know it is sad when you lose somebody you care about, but it makes you appreciate the people you've got even more. Hey. Right, come on then. Get your coat on, let's go. Enjoy your butty.
Bye.
How could he not know it was his dad?
Because he grew up with his gran and granddad.
Hey, standing like a slice of lemon, lad. Here. So, are you short of labour on this job, or what?
Tell me about it. We're behind already, and this Terry fella seems like a right sergeant major.
Chase! Give me some room to negotiate here with... Oh, come on, you know I'm a grafter. Take after me, man. You haven't met my mum, haven't you?
Go on, get in, we'll talk at the yard.
Yes.
Owen, have you got the number of the fella you're working for? Tommy's dad.
Hi, Owen, how are you? Nice to see you. Sound familiar, look?
Yeah, I need the number.
Well, ask him yourself.
Are you Terry Duckworth?
No, you'll be after the younger, more handsome one.
I'm Tommy's girlfriend.
Just hang on, love. I'll call you tomorrow.
Mobile this time, Terry, not the office phone.
Of course. And don't worry, counsellor. It'll all be on schedule and to the standard that I promised. I won't let you down.
I need to ask you something.
Not a good time, sweetheart.
Look, I know seeing Tommy must have, freaked you out.
Look, love, I know you mean
Yeah,
that,
but
but this is not your scab to pick at.
Scab? Surely you want to see your own son.
You can't just step into someone's life, not after you've had to give him up.
But you could at least talk.
No offence, love, but you don't know me, and you don't know the situation.
But I know.
You're very pretty. He's done well for himself. Go forth and multiply. Let the past be, eh? I've never been a father to him. I've got no right to say he's my son now.
Yeah, but you have. Tommy.
No, I haven't. Is the message getting through? Now, this is a building site. The general public are barred.
Did you sell him?
What?
Did you sell him to his grandma and granddad?
No! As if! Of course I didn't! Now you get out of here before I call the police.
Ah, there it is. I knew it was here somewhere.
I found this in the cupboard when we first moved in.
I remember this. She won the Northwest oldest barmaid.
Hey, no wonder she hid it in the cupboard.
Oh, I love the photo, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. I didn't mean it like that, did I?
Can I have a copy?
Yeah, you can have that one.
Yeah, and I'll get in touch with the Gazette and get another copy to the pub. You'll have no wall space. We'll put every barmaid up there.
Oh, I don't think you realise, Gordon, how important your mum was to us.
Yeah, she was part of this place. Permanent fixture behind the bar.
I asked her once if she wouldn't rather put her feet up, hunker down in one of the booths.
And take early retirement?
Pretty much, yeah. You know what she said? Steve, me duck, who would I be if I wasn't cooking up pots for my friends in here?
Hey, and I can vouch for the hot pot.
And she said to me, no, I'm stopping here and staying useful until I'm ready to go and be with my Cyril.
And that's exactly what she did.
Pass us those photos, please, Gordon.
Yeah.
To our Betty.
Yes.
To Betty.
You know what, Emily? Maybe you're right.
About what?
Where she belongs. Where she should be buried.
With Cyril.
Seeing her there. She belongs here, doesn't she? Surrounded by her friends. I think in London she'd be forever looking up here thinking what's going on.
She would.
Listen, I want to thank you all. Thank you for sharing my mum's life.
To your mum.
To your mum.
Last one's a loser.
Tell you what, it's the brightest I've seen him.
I know. Did you see him in there? He actually made eye contact with me. Admittedly, it was just asking for the ketchup, but...
Yeah, well, still progress. So, are you admitting I was right?
About what?
Oh, about keeping him and Leanne apart. It was upsetting him. You know, kids need honesty. They need to know where they stand and exactly what the rules are.
Is that my parenting lesson over for today?
Yes, here endeth the lesson. I think he's getting to like you.
Simon Barlow, Mr. and Mrs. Total Loser.
Oh, now the light's still on in the salon. I think I'll go and have a chat with David. Do you need moral support? Oh.
That, sir.
Oh, now what?
Audrey Roberts.
The same as it was the last time you asked me, yes.
I'm serving you with a first instance harassment warning. I'll need your signature.
Oh, what?
What does that mean? That Mrs. Roberts has been advised not to go near Mr. Platt's business or to approach either Mr. or Mrs.
Mr. Platt's business. This is ridiculous.
Sign where?
Oh, no, don't sign it.
No, I am done fighting, Louis. Come on, my place for a drink. Hang on, 2 ticks. Shame on you. Your gran was just coming to sort things.
Yeah, right.
She was, because that's what you do when a dear friend dies. You try and fix things, though you just blew any hope.
Which friend?
Betty.
Betty from the pub. Oh, well. She were ancient, weren't she?
Shut up, Kylie.
Tommy?
Yo. Stella forgiven you then?
I didn't see Stella.
Oh. Only you want to keep her sweet for time off. Hey, I think we should go up a mountain together.
What for?
Well, maybe not a mountain, actually. Can't even get that camper van over the cobbles, never mind up a 1-2.
Saw your dad.
What?
I spoke to him.
Where? I mean, did you ask him? Is it true what Tyrone said?
I think it might be, yeah.
Right, we'll go. We'll get the ferry over to Calais and just keep driving. Pack a rookie and you'll love it, I promise you. We can see everything, go everywhere.
Right, Tommy, we can't just disappear. I thought you wanted to buy this place. I mean, the camper doesn't even start.
Well, I'll flog it then. I'll buy a better one with the deposit money. We can go straight away. I mean it, Tina.
Well, what about my job? I mean, Betty's funeral?
Well, if that's more important...
No, I'm not saying that.
It's up to you, but if you won't come, I'll go on my own. But I can't stay here. Not now he's around. I'm sorry, Tina. I've got to go as soon as...
Find out why Bad Boy Terry's return spells trouble as actor Nigel Pavaro talks exclusively at itv.com/Corrie.
What would your reaction be if I told you that we've got footage of you in your car driving over the M62 towards Bridlington? Why did you feel you had to lie to me, Fran?
Next, crime drama with Scott and Bailey for your Monday night on ITV1.
Coronation Street is sponsored by Harvey's Feel Good Furniture.
Coffee, love?
Tony, the girls are coming over in a minute.